Okay, so the objective I think is to kind of grow the skill level or develop the skill level of this entire region because Asia historically has always been I wouldn't say the worst performing, but always the one that places in the lowest out of the different regions is the Americas, and then there's the Europeans, and then there's Asia usually. So Asia has historically always been kind of like the worst performing one out of all of them, and I think um, what we've started to realize, me and my coaches, was that it's gonna require the entire region to kind of work together to teach everybody how to kind of bring up the level of competition in Asia in general for us to be able to compete against like Italy or France or like a Germany or then eventually like Brazil and like the United States and Canada. So that was one of the I think main goal and motivation of this camp specifically. This was a lot easier because we kind of were familiar with a lot of the community members here, but we've been asked to kind of go to like the Philippines and Thailand and even China. So something that if we have time, we might do in the future. But overall the goal is still the same. We just kind of want to bring up the overall skill level of all the players in this part of the world. So me and my coaches out there yesterday, and this is something I've known for a while, based on my observation. But there's a lot of talent here. Like I would say, more talent here than a lot of countries in this region. I think, but the issue is always going to be the development and the coaching and bringing how do you bring up that talent to kind of foster them to be able to play in an organized way. Uh, that's always going to be the issue because, especially in regards to this sport, it's one of the sports that requires coaching the most. It's such an impactful position, and everything is so specialized that you are definitely going to need good coaching, experienced coaching, to be able to bring the talent in the right direction. So that was our impression, and then you can ask my coaches; they all feel the same way. Like in every single position, there's like a lot of individuals that stand out very much. Is very rare to see. Like usually when we go to other regions or like countries, there's always going to be standout players, but surprisingly, there's a lot here, like a lot. So that was something that we noticed.
It's helpful that we're a gigantic country, so we have a lot of.
Yes, big community. So you can't. I mean, you can only do so much in 3 days, but I think what the main theme or what we're trying to achieve in terms of like short-term objectives here is getting everybody to realize just how detailed everything actually has to be. I think everybody, for the most part, kind of just steps in and they play, and then they kind of learn the fundamentals and what's some of the foundational mechanics that they kind of have to do to be better. But what are some of the things that we really try to teach yesterday and as well as tomorrow is how all the little things, all the little details really matter. How they think, where they look, how their feet are supposed to be placed, and then in addition to that, we explain like why all the little details matter and like if you don't do it a certain way, how it impacts your teammates, how it impacts the defenders and how they defend you and things like that. So that's one of the things that we try to teach. Like, oh, there's a lot to learn. A lot of players, I think they might have been playing for quite a while. There's still a lot to learn, and there's a lot to pay attention to when it comes to the sport.
How have you been doing this?
So I've been playing football or American football since I was 9. So it's about 25 years.
Oh wow.
I've been playing for 25 years. I've been coaching in general different sports since I was 16, which initially youth, and then started to kind of go up in age as I got older. But the reason I decided to coach is because um, some of the people, and this is something that everybody's kind of have to go through eventually. Like some of the people that really impact you as you grow up are the people that coach you, and so we all, I think, um, sports is a way to teach because we all make mistakes on the field, and it's a good way to teach that it's okay to make mistakes and learn from it, and then you can apply that to whatever you do, your work, your life, whatever.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But that's yeah, but that's why. Yeah.
Do you have any